Capricorn, this is Lisa with the Poet Oracle, and today we're going to find out what's going on with you and the person on your mind. If you are new to this channel, welcome, and if you have not yet subscribed, go ahead and do so, and that way you'll be notified when future videos are released. Today we're going to look at some tarot cards, oracle cards, and then some personal messages. Just keep in mind that this is a general reading. Take what resonates and leave what does not. If you feel that any role needs to be reversed from how I present it, then just go ahead and flip them. All right, well, we start this reading off with the Six of Wands in the reverse, the Seven of Wands in the reverse, the Seven of Swords in the reverse, and then the Five of Wands. So, whoo, I should have brought some water over here for this reading. Okay, the Six of Wands that sits in the reverse. It feels like this relationship failed because you were dealing with somebody that was operating from a place of ego and arrogance. Okay, this was somebody that was very disloyal. They almost like they didn't recognize all that you were giving into this relationship. All of the effort and love that you put into this relationship, it feels like they just didn't acknowledge it in some way, whether that be because they just continued to be disloyal even though you were quite loyal to them. It looks like with the Seven of Wands in the reverse that you did quit on this situation, and if you haven't walked away physically, it feels like emotionally you have. Okay, it's like perhaps, and you have to do this self-evaluation whenever there's problems within any relationship, is did you have healthy boundaries up with this person to begin with? It feels like there's a little bit of a failure to defend, that maybe you didn't stand up for yourself until it got so bad that you had to stand up for yourself. So you may have allowed things that you were against your better judgment. And with the Seven of Swords in the reverse, now you have somebody that wants to reapproach this. They've gotten caught. And what did they get caught doing? Well, I think they got caught cheating, because we've got the Five of Wands, which can represent competition. And so I feel like this person wants to come forward. They want to come clean with the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Now, the Seven of Swords, the reason why I was like, oh gosh, I wish I would have got some water. It's like my least favorite card in the deck. Okay, I call it my thief card, because it's somebody doing somebody wrong and knowing they're doing somebody wrong. Okay, so now they've been rethinking about it. They want to come forward. They done got caught already, and now they want to come forward. They want to own up to it. They want to clear the air. They want to talk through why things happen. They want to make that confession, be honest. They may even want to go to counseling. Okay, but the Five of Wands represents fighting, conflict, competition, arguments, just egos all over the place, banging up against each other. Somebody that could be very defensive, so you may have found out something about this person, and then when you approach them, they just like blow off the Richter scale, like they have lost their mind because they're caught, but they're trying to like flip it around on you. That's how I'm feeling. All right, we got the Six of Wands that sits here in the reverse, and so with the Six of Wands, it's like, you know what, I'm retreating. I have failed at changing the situation because this person is not putting in any work. It's all on me. And so it's like retreating. It's like I'm no longer confident in this situation. I'm no longer confident that we can make this relationship happen or even heal it. This is the energy of that card. The Nine of Wands that sits here in the reverse. And so with the Nine of Wands in the reverse, this is really significant of maybe you have pulled back. Maybe you were a little paranoid about this person's actions. But this is all about getting, pulling yourself back into your life. You may have been isolated from your friends, family, the things you enjoyed. And this is like the isolation ending. You've put up your defenses against this person, and you are very defensive against this person. All right. All right, we got the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands that's showing here in the reverse. And so this is all about plans falling apart. This is somebody that thought very small in this situation. They did not think about their actions in the long haul. They only thought about their actions in the right now. And this person didn't realize that all their disloyalty, all the times they ignored this relationship, they ignored your feelings, they ignored your heart, was going to catch up with them. All right, let's get some from this deck. The Five of Swords, my God. We got the Five of Wands. Now we get the Five of Swords. Now listen, the Five of Swords is all about a very abusive relationship. It can also represent theft. It can represent somebody who's very bullying in a relationship, maybe even violent. But it looks like you can't forget all of the things. This is what these birds represent, right? You can't forget all of the things that this person has done to you. And look here in the background, you got this man standing back there with his arms out like, wait, where are you going? But don't go anywhere, because you have given up on this situation. Okay? You're like, no more. I can't do it anymore. All right, Queen of Swords, and then the Knight of Cups in the reverse. The Knight of Cups in the reverse. Let's just talk about it. This person came in super charming, didn't they? They came in like they were offering you everything under the sun that you could have ever wanted. But then when you actually got into this relationship, you weren't dealing with a prince or princess charming. No. You were dealing with a moody jerk face. Okay, a moody asshole who had absolutely unrealistic expectations of relationships. Somebody that thinks they can do whatever to you and that it's never going to end up causing you to walk away. And what did it do? Queen of Swords, honey. Whether you're a male or a female, this doesn't matter. This is about energy. And the Queen of Swords is somebody that does not mind cutting off any people that are pulling her backwards. And so this is a self-sufficient person. This is I can do all bad by myself person right here, okay? And so this person highly underestimated you with their moodiness and their unrealistic expectations. They really underestimated you because you were sitting with that sword all along and you had no problem going out into the ocean by yourself. Okay, self-sufficient type energy right here. All right, let's get one. And they might even be trying to watch to see what you're doing. You can see a bird up there floating. They might have some little croonies, you know, coming around and seeing what you're doing. Now, if you're a cross watcher and you feel like this is reversed, then reverse it. But I'm telling you that somebody's got their little birdies out trying to see what you got their little feelers out to see what you got going on. Three of Pentacles that sits here in the reverse. Now listen, this person was sloppy in this relationship. They did not know how to work together nor to support you in this situation. All right, when this person thinks about you, what do they think about? Okay, what do they think about? Ooh, Ten of Swords that shows up. My gosh, this is a complete and painful ending, hitting the rock bottom. Okay, you might have found out something about this person via the phone or online or something like that, because you can see this person's holding that phone with all these swords in the back. But listen, this person, they realized they did some dirt, man. They did some dirt. Seven of Swords, Seven of Wands. It's like they took advantage of this situation. Ace of Wands, okay? When this person thinks about you, they feel like you're on a whole new path, a whole new journey, a whole new project, okay? You could be feeling very fired up. Could be something in Aries, Leo, or Sag season. Also, with all the swords, you're talking about Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius energy, because we have seen quite a lot of swords. All right, they feel like you're on a new path, a new beginning. You're all lit up inside. You left them out in the cold, honey, with this Five of Pentacles that shows up, okay? This is all about isolating yourself. They may have caused a lot of worry to you. They may have caused some financial loss to you. They could have caused your health to be affected. But when this person thinks about you, they either feel like they kind of left you in a cold kind of situation, or you just left them out in the cold. The Nine of Swords that sits here in the reverse. So when this person thinks about you, they feel like you're resting, you're recovering yourself, you're healing. Okay, you're healing from the torment of this relationship. And when I say the torment, look at this card in the upright. I mean, this person can't even freaking sleep. They're thinking about all these swords that have been done, you know, thrown at them. And so now it's like, no, I'm healing now. I'm resting. I'm getting myself back together. You may be even looking different to this person because you have unloaded the burdens that it has caused. The Emperor shows up. Aries or something within Aries season, but the Emperor has a great deal of respect. Okay, this is somebody that leads in life, does not follow. This is a strategic planner. Okay, it could be a father figure or a mother figure that gets a great deal of respect. But now they feel like you aren't operating from that heart space anymore. No. You're operating from that brain space. And the brain is saying, stay the heck away from anybody that throws the Seven of Swords out. Wow. Soulmate popped out. This says, yes, this is your soulmate. So this person may feel like you're their soulmate. You may feel like they're yours, and they may be. But understand that sometimes you meet people It's all about divine timing. Sometimes you meet people when they're not quite ready for the intensity of the relationship. So the only thing I would say is somebody that comes back, especially with the level of energy that I see here, you got to make sure they come back with changed behavior and not just changed words. This says getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. That's what I'm talking about right there. Get to know who the person is. Don't get to know their words. Get to know who they are. Make the effort. Sitting in the reverse. All right, somebody ain't making the effort. Now, in the upright, it says, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. You may not be wanting to go towards this, or this may just be you saying this is what this person did in the past. They didn't put forth the effort. They didn't put the work in. I did all the work. There's a song by Gallant. It's called Weight in Gold. Go listen to that song if this reading is resonating to you. So Gallant, Gallant is the singer, and it's Weight in Gold. Watch the live version. It's much better. All right, this says the sword and the rose. Now, this is sitting in the reverse. When it sits in the upright, it's all about clarity. You know, speaking the truth, having revelations. It's sitting in the reverse because you feel like this person's still keeping things from you. Things still are not, look, talking in the reverse too. You don't even want to talk to this person. Let's just move to this card. This says you want a person who comes into your life by accident but stays on purpose. True indeed. Not somebody who comes in with codependency, addiction, things like that. Non-healing. All right, your Fairy Temple Oracle card is Perception. Yearn, intuit, and sense. Listen, you got to know where your heart is pulling you, where you are being guided to. And then once you do that, listen to where you're being pulled to. Sense it, follow it, and go towards it. Okay, that's all this card is cautioning you to. Listen to your own passions. I don't know why, but I'm feeling an Angel Answers card. So if you have a question, go ahead and focus on it right now. If not, if you don't have a question, then let's just see if we get any additional messages for you. Says wait. Peaceful resolution. Okay. Within the next few weeks. Communicate clearly. Speak your truth. And meditation brings answers. All right, so you may need to do some meditation. But the one thing I can tell you that these cards are saying is just wait. You don't need to be the one to reach out. Okay? Let this person learn what they need to do coming forward. If you reach out, they may not learn that. It's okay to forgive. Listen, understanding that forgiveness is learning the lesson so you can leave the losses. That's all you need to know. And then forgiveness is yours. Negativity feeds negativity. Sure does. If people don't see your uniqueness, then show them the door. Be you always. And mistakes are a fact of life. It's the response to the errors that counts. That's a Nikki Giovanni quote, but it's the truth. You only have control over you. Nobody else. We got jealousy and envy. You will get out of it what you put into it. And last one for these messages. This says happy heart, happy start, healing. And then keep your eyes open. This ocean is full of different creatures. I know that's right, honey. There's plenty of options out in the sea. Okay, let's get a poem. Got two. Let's go for it. Number 12, off track. How can I appreciate another's weakness when appreciation is what they lack? How can I ever find my own way when my emotions sway me off track? Emotionality equals irrationality every day of the week. All right, so you got to make sure that you temper yourself and you balance yourself so that you can still keep living your life, even though you may be going through something very hard. We have number 26, restoration. She told me that she cried, but people chose to ignore her, thinking she needed the love of another to maintain and restore her. Listen, you may have felt like you needed this person in your life for some reason. But I can tell you something right now on who you do need in your life, and that's you. Okay, you don't need anybody to restore you when you have the ability to do that all on your own. So you rebuild yourself so that when you find that connection, you are there on purpose. Okay? All right, if this person could say anything to you right now, anything, no pride, no ego, no fear, what would they say? The memory of us haunts me. Let's go on a date. They were just a distraction. I think about you all the time, day and night. I don't say I love you out of habit. It's a reminder that you're the best thing to ever happen to me. I love you. All right. Let's get one or two more. What else would they want to say to you? Mistakes happen. Ugh. I'm sorry. Says, I'm ashamed. It wasn't worth the pain I caused. I ignored your feelings. All right, well, these were your messages. Make sure to come back and check me out again.